especially since I'm so close to getting those big wizard
Howdy,
spells.
everybody, and happy Pi Day! Welcome to another exciting episode of the Debauchery Circus campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around the virtual table today are Brandie, Brie, John Jr., and Steven. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hola.
Okay. So we don't have a lot of announcements this week, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to remind everyone that you can follow us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. You can also just follow our link tree here on Twitch. It's in the information below. I have a few things that I'm working on in my spare time, and our social media is the best place to keep up with everything we're doing here on the channel. Okay, that should do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Debauchery Circus.
Okay, now try 18 inches.
Hello.
And we're back. So when we last left off, the Debauchery Circus had begun their assault on Coltrast Keep after successfully rallying the people of Coltrast to rise up in a revolution against the evil Lord Veritude and his minions. The team had made it up to the top of the outer wall, but in doing so they alerted Veritude's guards, who immediately began to attack. The courageous Willow positioned herself between those guards to allow Shokan and Ichabod to help Edmund work his way up the rope to the next wall, while Cameron and Blaznir flew up to the keep's roof to scout ahead. This unfortunately put the pair of magic users in a dangerous situation. A flying dire wolf with a rabbit folk riding it was too easy a target for the archers atop the keep, and they soon brought down the druid to his human form once again. This actually proved to be advantageous for Blaznir, however, as it allowed him to call forth insects from the keep itself to expand in size and keep the guards' attention, while Shokan helped Ichabod and Edmund to the top. With most of the squad now on top of the keep, the tide seemed to turn for the circus. Blaznir and Cameron squared off against the druid who had been calling lightning down upon the town, while the others picked off Veritude's militia one by one. This left Willow down on the lower wall to contend with the reinforcements who had been called to aid. And for a moment there, things looked bad for the rogue, but eventually, with the help of Edmund on the roof firing down, she's looking a little better now. And so, Debauchery Circus, Blaznir has set aflame the tall guard tower that had been built on top of the keep, a feat that I suspect does not surprise anyone. The druid lay dead, as do many of the guardsmen, though a few do still remain. Your ultimate goal lies 4 stories downward, the ground floor of the keep and whatever lies below it. But before we pick things off at the top of the initiative, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, does your character ever want to settle down with a spouse, children, etc.? And since Willow, you're the one who rolled, why don't you go ahead and answer first?
One day, I did. And then the love of my life was struck down, so no longer I do.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Shokan, how about you?
As is common with turtles, eventually the end of my life will come, and that's when I will settle down, have my brood of young turtles before I pass to the great beyond.
The circle of life for the turtle. What an interesting thing. Ichabod, you're up next.
I kind of already have. But yes, I feel like if there was going to be any end to Ichabod's story, it would probably be that. But yeah.
Okay.
Family is the most important thing.
I like it. Cameron, how about you?
Not sure. He's just enjoying being able to go around and see different places. At the moment, he's not too worried about that sort of thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Blaznir, what about you?
Eventually, probably, but I don't think he really cares right now. He would, he just wants to, make people happy wherever he goes, and that's it.
Okay.
For
Fair
now.
enough. Fair enough. Okay, Debauchery Circus. Well, we're starting things off at the top of the initiative with Cameron, the Rabbit Folk Wizard. You're looking pretty hurt right about now. It's been a rough sort of battle for you. But you're at the top of the initiative here. You can see that there are a couple guards that Ichabod is still dealing with. Shokan is down there in that bit of patch of rough terrain. She, I believe, is the last person to have hit those guards.
Yeah. I cannot actually see the turn order, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to...
Brandie was just showing me the same thing, that she can't see the turn order. It's visible for me.
Try something. No,
Try to
that
close it
didn't
out and open it back up again.
Okay, sure. Let me refresh.
But you are at the top of the turn order.
Okay, now I can see it, yeah.
Okay.
Let me just open up my sheet real quick, because I'm gonna blast that guard who is standing by himself.
Yeah, as you're looking around, there is one of the archers is currently engaged with Shokan. There's two more in the distance, one over here near the ledge of the keep, while the other one is over
This is
here.
the guy I'm going after.
Okay.
And I am going to chill touch for a 19.
Yeah, a 19 will hit, so 10 points of damage as that spectral hand reaches out and just slashes at the guard.
Yep, and then... Nope, neither of those are close enough for me to shove them, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Fair enough. Next up, we do have the archer that you just hit with the chill touch. He is looking directly at you. His eyes are lined up with you, and he's taking his shot. He has 2 longbow shots, so let's see how he does. That's a 15 and a 7 to hit.
Nope, and nope.
Good enough. 2 arrows come flying past you, trying to aim around Blaznir, but he's a pretty big druid, so kind of hard to hit him. Hit you, standing behind there.
Yep.
But, yeah. Okay. Next off, we have the archer that's down here by you, Willow. He's, yeah, you're right there. You're the only target that he can see, though he did notice Edmund up on the top. Still, you are the closest one. He's going to take 2 shots at you. Really not? That's annoying.
Both miss.
Well, I haven't shot yet.
Oh, I saw a 15 and a 7. That's what I was saying. I guess that was from
No,
last.
those were mine.
Yeah, that was from
Okay.
Cameron. I have to reload roll 20 because it's decided to not work. But while that's going on, Jedi Slayer 420 is saying, "Happy Monday, Circus."
Happy Monday.
Hi, best friend.
Execute Order 66.
I love it. Waiting on roll 20 to load. Okay, there we go. Oh, look, now it's going to work. Awesome. Okay, 2 shots with the longbow. And those are 2 13s, so I'm going to assume both of them miss.
See, I just predicted the future when I said that earlier. My clairvoyance is coming through.
That makes total
Call
sense.
me Miss Cleo.
Yeah, okay, Miss Cleo. That's it for the archer. He's going to move forward a little bit. They look like they're getting close to you, as though they're going to try to grab you, but he's staying at least a little far behind. Blaznir, you're up next. What are you doing?
Good question. I'm just gonna turn behind me and see that Cameron's nearly dead. And I'm gonna just kind of tap him on the head with my staff of healing and pump a level 2 into him.
I'm not hurt at all.
I'm giving you a level 2 cure wounds.
I'm not. It's just a
Who are you
flesh
giving advantage
wound.
to, Jedi Slayer?
You get 17 heal or points of healing.
Okay, good to know.
And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just I'm gonna keep in front of Cameron, make sure he doesn't get hit.
Fair enough. Well, 17 points of healing to you, Cameron. You're feeling a little bit better now after being laid hands on by Blaznir. Cure wounds is what he's cast.
Laid hands on.
I said laid hands on, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, no. That's Paladin.
That's me. My beautiful hands.
You and your beautiful hands. Okay, Shokan, it is your turn. You're in that rough terrain square alongside that guard.
Yeah, that don't matter. I'm gonna hit the guard. Let me scroll down there. Hold on. So quarterstaff, 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
I'm gonna swing around with the other one. 16 to hit
16 just hits.
for 9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage. You swing with your quarterstaff. He's able to dodge, ducking down underneath that first swing, but the second one following up catches him right on the side of the chin. He's got a nice big O cut there from your quarterstaff.
And then I'm gonna use my extra attack that I always keep forgetting about, and that misses.
Yeah,
Of
a
course.
12 definitely does miss.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Well, next up we have the spearmen here. Here, right there next to you, Willow. They're trying to knock you unconscious. They want to capture you. So, 2 stabs with the spear. Wow, I'm rolling terrible today. That was an 11 and a 12. So 2 stabs with the spear, both of them easily just glancing off of your armor, Willow.
I don't know. I feel like you're rolling really, really well.
Oh, yeah? Well, we'll see, because now it's Edmund's turn. Maybe he can do any better. Ichabod, you look like you can handle those 2 guards next to you right now.
I got him.
Willow down there below is looking like she needs more of the help, though she has taken out quite a few of these guys in response. But still, he is going to pull out his longbow. That's what he's been using. He's holding on to his spells. He doesn't want to use his spells right now. So he's just going to take a shot with the longbow. Well, first nat 20 of the day. We roll a lot of nat 20s in this game. I don't know if y'all noticed that. First nat 20. Edmund lines up his arrow, taking the shot at the spearman right there in front of you that was trying to stab you, Willow. That arrow goes right through his eye with a nat 20, doing 16 points of damage. Ouch.
Nice.
And Edmund kind of whoops a little bit with that shot. He was proud of that one. Okay, Willow, we've come to you in the turn order, and the gods seem to be smiling down on you at the moment. For whatever reason, you're feeling as though you have advantage during this round of combat. So all of your attacks have advantage. Thank you, Jedi Slayer 420. Willow, you there?
Yes, sorry. Thank you, Jedi Slayer. You are forgiven. Alright, let's see here. I will attack the one in front of me with the spear. For 19.
19's gonna hit.
For 17 damage.
17 damage. Big swing with the Radiant Greatsword, cutting into that guard, hurting him quite a bit. But he is still up.
Alright, and then I will attack again. For a 24.
24 is definitely going to hit.
For 16.
Another 16 points of damage is enough to take this guard out. So since it's the first guard you've killed this session, why don't you go ahead and describe it for us?
I just want to lob off his arms for the first attack, and the second attack I lob off his head.
Yeah, I love it. And with that, he goes down, dying, blood spurting out of the arms that he is no longer having. He is dead. That's it for your attack. Do you want to do anything else?
See. I will start moving towards this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm good.
Okay, I like it. That's it for Willow. Ichabod, you're up next.
Okay, I am going to, as a bonus action, move my whip right up here. Actually, it can be right. I'll move it here. It's fine. I'm going to hit this guy with it.
Okay.
And I think it's the same as my normal spiritual weapon.
It should say on the handout I gave you.
Yeah, let me pull that out. It's magic item. It says, oh, it gets a +9. 1d6 plus 5. Okay. I'm just going to roll a d20 plus 9.
Yeah, do d20 plus 9.
There's d20. So 16 plus 9. Probably going to hit the guy. That's a 23. For 1d6 plus 5. So 2 plus 5, 7.
7 points of damage. Not bad. That spectral whip just lashes out, hitting the guard right across the face, cutting a huge gash across his cheek.
And then I'm going to, if he's not dead yet, I'm going to hit him with my longsword.
He is not dead yet, but he's looking pretty damn close. So swing that
Take
longsword.
that. 17.
17's going to hit.
For 11 slashing damage.
More than enough to take this guy out. You lob his head off and he drops.
Alright, then I'll do my second attack on this fella next to him. That's a 19.
Gonna hit.
For another 11.
Another 11 points of damage. Not bad. One guy goes down, the other guy takes a decent cut from your sword, but he is definitely still up.
Alright, come at me. I think you can hit me this time. I really do.
And Ichabod over there is talking shit to the guard there. I like
Call Ichabod a hipster because he likes the deep cuts.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Big oof.
Okay. Next up, we have an archer that's down here towards the edge. The one that you kind of ran around, Shokan. He was watching from the edge over there, but seeing as how most of these guards are dead and things aren't looking too great, the last thing you see of him, Shokan, is the guard running back towards the burning building and inside. 5, 10, 30. You do hear a slam of a door that tells you that a door has been closed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 2 right there. That's that for them. Their turn. Okay. Next up. Well, the guard that you were just talking shit to, that's its turn, the swordsman there. So let's see if he actually can hit you this round.
I believe in you.
You know, he was the one that was wielding a sword and a shield, so he's swinging this long sword one-handed. Yeah, 2 10s.
Son.
Son. Yeah, he's swinging at you, trying his best, and you're just playfully back reflecting the.
No, now at this point, I genuinely feel bad for him. I'm like, what are they training y'all here? You know, if you came and worked for us, I'd give you better sword training than that. It's just sad. The system is failing you.
Wow. A lot of sick burns coming from Ichabod right now as he talks shit to the guard.
I'm genuine.
Yeah, I love it. Well, next off we have the archer who is currently engaged with Shokan. Yeah, he's not thrilled about this fact either, because you're a big freaking turtle, and he's a little guy, and he's taking a lot of hits from you. He's going to use his action to disengage. He kind of puts his hands up and does the shudder kind of thing as he's disengaging. He's going to move out of the, what was it? It was like rough gravel or something. I can't quite remember what it was. I remember it was
my erupting earth thing.
Erupting earth.
Yeah, so
okay, so it's like just rocks and stuff, rubble all throughout that square. So it's going to have to take him 5, 10 feet of... That's 20 of his 30 feet of movement to get right there.
Since he's disengaging, does he hand her the ring back and be like, it's not you, it's me?
His last 10 feet of movement is going to go right here. That's really all he can do. But they are backing up. They're definitely looking like they're trying to get away from this situation they're in. But it is Cameron's turn. Top of the order, Cameron. What are you wanting to do?
Let me see. Can I see this guard down here that Willow was fighting?
Not from your position, no.
Okay.
That is 50 feet down.
Then I'll just blast the guy I hit before with a 17. For 11 necrotic.
Yep, 7.
Mr. Man there.
The 17 definitely hits, so 11 points of necrotic damage to that guy right there. He is definitely looking hurt, worse for wear from the hit of the chill touch.
Screw that guy in particular.
Yep, screw that guy in particular indeed. You doing anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
Ichabod seems to have things handled, as does Shokan, and I can't see what Willow's doing, so...
Can move.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but where, though? There's
you
nowhere.
You can move and look over the edge and see what's happening with Willow.
I guess that's true, sure. I'll move here.
There's just like a dozen corpses down there. Half a dozen corpses.
Yeah. pretty much.
She's covered red with blood.
Yeah, and you go hopping over there, kind of hop up onto the parapet and look down, and tons of corpses all over the wall. You can see Willow in the distance now, just right there towards the very edge of your vision. And there is one more guard down there, an archer right here.
Willow's parting the Red Sea right now.
Yeah, yeah, and she's wearing quite a bit of it too.
Yep.
Okay. That's you doing anything else, Cameron?
No, I think I might try and do an action next turn to tie a rope or something, but I can't do that now.
Fair enough. Okay. Next up, we have the archer that you just hit with the with your spectral hand again. Let me see. How far away are you? Yeah, you're still within range. You know, you keep shooting him, so he's shooting back at you. 2 shots with his longbow. That's an 18 and a 20. Much better hits.
Those will both hit.
Okay. Give me 1 second, please.
Sure.
Sorry about that. I'm going to have to go deal with something on break, but here is the damage. 18 points of piercing damage as 2 more arrows come flying out, thunk thunk, into your back, Cameron, because you're kind of hanging there on the parapet.
Yikes.
Yeah, much better hit this time. That's it for that guy's turn. Let's see. Yeah, that next up is the archer down here below. He's not hurt at all. And he sees Willow running as fast as she can, I assume towards that rope that's down at the far end over there. He is going to move over 1 space to right here and take 2 shots with his longbow. That's a 12 and a 19. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. 7 points piercing damage as at least one of those arrows thunks into your back, going through your armor.
Ow!
Ow, indeed. That's it for the archer's turn. Blaznir, you're up next. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to have this guy move, the one that was taking the shot. So I'm going to retroactively do that. He was going to move after his shot 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right here. Okay, now go ahead, Blaznir.
Alright, I'm gonna look over to see and look at the guy who keeps on missing Ichabod somehow. Like,
you see, I'm like scolding him. He's like,
and,
well, how old are you? Like 14?
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him, so he needs to make a Wisdom save. And the DC is 16, not 17. But
okay, I like it. Dissonant Whispers on the guy right next to Ichabod.
yeah.
You said it was a Wisdom save.
Yeah, Wisdom save of 16.
Well, he's got tons of wisdom, so let's see how this works.
I'm sure.
He rolled a 3!
That is not. That surprisingly doesn't save. So that's 3d6 psychic, and if he survives, he has to use his reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see here. Yep, he is still up, but you suddenly just see this man scream in pain as he grabs his head with one of his hands.
Now, son, there's no need to cry about it. You can always improve.
Yeah, he is immediately using his reaction to run as far away from Blaznir as he can. That's 30 feet, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet right then. Now, this, I think, actually does provoke an attack of opportunity because it's not.
Yeah, I was going to bring it up.
He's not physically forcing the guy away. This guy is using his reaction to choose to move. Well, it's not a choice, he just has to. But still, this should, I think, provoke an attack of opportunity. So go ahead and make your swing, Ichabod.
I agree. That's a 21.
21?
So now running away is the worst thing that you've done here. So that's 12.
12 points of damage, a deep cut in the back of this man as he's running past you, but he is still alive.
Does Edmund get an attack?
Yeah, I suppose he would too, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he ran right by him. Edmund, get that guy! Don't let him get out of here. You gotta commit.
So Edmund was wielding his bow at this moment. So he's going to have to just make a improvised attack with it because he doesn't really have isn't wielding a weapon right now. So this is going to be kind of weird. Yeah, he rolled an 8. He swung he just immediately reacted and swung his bow, but just whiffed moving past the guy. He didn't hit at all.
Size.
Yeah.
Oh well, that was some nice damage. So
actually, I'm gonna rethink that. If he thinking about where he is here, he would have gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 into the building. I think actually it was where he would have gone.
Right there. Yeah. Ran into a burning building.
He ran into a burning building.
Absolute case.
Yeah, he just ran screaming. He was screaming in terror as he ran. But yeah. You doing anything else, Blaznir?
I'm gonna walk forward menacingly. To like right about there.
Okay. I like it. Menacingly, you stride forward after just terrorizing a guy that Ichabod was fighting. Shokan, you're up next.
Alright, I'm gonna go 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm coming after this guy. Is 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
8 damage. 30 hits.
30 hits.
8 damage.
That was exactly enough to take this guy out. So tell me how this looks, Shokan.
I mean, I just smack him over the head with one side of my quarterstaff and then swing it up the other way and catch him right in the jaw.
And he just goes down with a thud. The moment his head hits the stone beneath him, you just hear that thud, that sickening, like ripe melon being fallen thud. You know what I'm talking about. He is dead.
And that'll be it for my turn.
I like it. Next up, we have Edmund. Edmund is, he just saw them running away. He kind of glances at you, Ichabod, but then he says, "You get him. I got the guy down here." And
all right.
He's going to take a shot at the archer down below next to Willow. Yep, 23 is going to hit. So 8 points of piercing damage. An arrow comes up over the wall, striking that archer who's been taking pot shots at you, Willow. His attention now is drawn, at least, to seeing Edmund as well. And it's your turn, Willow. What are you doing?
Run. Okay, so dash 5. I'll run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I see the rope?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Jedi Slayer gave Willow disadvantage again.
Oh, I do see that, yeah. You are actually, right, in this round, you feel the gods' disfavor. For some reason, they're being really, really fickle. But your 19 perception, you are able to see the rope. It's dangling there right here in front of you.
Okay.
We'll say, for reasons.
Alright. Well, I will dash, and I will grab it, and I'll start climbing up it.
Okay, make an athletics check. Yes, with disadvantage, because of the disadvantage redeemed by Jedi Slayer 420.
17.
17 is still enough. You are trying to hit exactly that, trying to climb up this wet, slick rope. But you grab onto it, and you're able to move, climb up that 30 feet, and you're currently hanging there. Halfway between the wall and the roof.
Thank you, Jedi Slayer. I love you.
You still succeeded, so take
succeeded.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my turn.
Got it. Ichabod, you're up next.
Alright. I would like... Where's the door he went through? Is it right here?
Right down here, yes. Right by the fire.
So... Is it a double door, or is it just one? I can't...
Can you not... Hold on, let me look at that.
I just see the darkness, like, kind of jutting out a little bit.
Sorry, I forgot to move that door.
Alright, cool. I would like to kick open that door and step inside. Well, I see where he's at now, so...
You do, and you do see both him and another archer heading towards what appear to be stairs. There's a rack of weapons here next to the door. There's some crates in one corner and a small table.
Alright. So if I move my spiritual weapon 5, 10, 15, I can move it past, like, diagonally 20. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll be like, get that in here, and then I'll have that make attack. And I did make a button for it. So there's a 21.
21's gonna hit.
For 8. Oops, I don't get that extra 2, actually. So
6 points of force damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you lash out with that spectral whip, catching him across the cheek once again. A little more damage. He ain't looking great, but he is still up.
Alright, and then I will step in. I imagine I can make that kind of float up a little out of my way. It's spiritual, or I step inside of it. It's fine, I don't care. And I'm gonna finish this guy off. So that's a 27.
27 is gonna hit.
For 13.
13 is enough to take that guy out. You slash at him hard across the back with your sword, and he just drops to the ground dead.
Okay, I don't know. Where was I at before? I was right.
You're here.
I'm just using this as me. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, I don't think I can get within reach of this guy. 25, 30. Ooh, question. Because since I can dual wield, I'm able to stow or pull out 2 weapons at once. Could I stow my sword and pull out my whip?
You can stow your sword. You can sheath your sword and pull out your whip as a free action. Actually.
Okay. All right, then I will step right here, switch to my whip because then he's within my range, and then I'll whip him.
Whip him good.
Have entered my range. 22.
That's gonna hit.
For 10.
What's the extra 2 on the whip too?
That's dueling because I just have 1 weapon and a shield.
Got it. Okay. Absolutely. 10 points of damage from the whip. You slash at him, catching him in the back of the head with that whip, cutting a deep groove across his skull. He is.
And then I look at him real close and I say, "Do not run." Don't make me chase you.
Well, funny enough, it is his turn.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, he's thinking about it. All right, his eyes are switching from you to the stairs down below. He is going to disengage.
I've been skipping leg day. I ain't about running.
And he is running 5, 10, 15 feet, and he disappears down the stairs.
Y'all, I might be going down the steps, so hurry it up out there.
1 second.
It's like, this is fun.
Okay. That's it for that guy's turn. The next guy's turn is dead. Guy after that is dead. Cameron, you're up.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna use my rabbit hop. An extra 5 feet is, I guess, okay. And then I'm gonna, wait, since I moved away from the wall, I wouldn't be able to see this guy anymore, would I?
You would not know.
Okay. Well, I still should be able to fire at this guy, yeah. So I'm just gonna chill touch him.
Chill touch the guy down here running? Okay.
For a 26 to hit with 9 necrotic.
9 necrotic damage. Yeah, you swipe at him with that spectral hand, cutting into him, taking that damage, is still up.
Yep. That's all.
Okay. Let's see, who is next here? Okay, well, it is the turn of the guy that you just hit. Yeah, he's going to just run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He comes running around, stopping, using both his action and his movement, and then he sees you, Ichabod, on the other side of that door, and he's just like, ah! Yeah!
That's right. That's an appropriate response. Everybody say.
He was not expecting someone to be there. Okay. We have the archer that's been taking pot shots at you, Willow. He sees Edmund up there on the roof. He sees you climbing up from the rope. Let's see. What's he gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna go for the person climbing up the rope. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right about there. And then he's taking 2 shots at you, Willow, with the longbow. That's a 22 and a 17.
1 hit, 1 tie, so both of them hit.
Okay. 2 more arrows come streaking out, thunking into your back, doing a total of 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's it for his turn. Blaznir, you're up next. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's no one around, so I'm just gonna use my action to dash and get there.
Are there doors on that side that he's on?
There are not.
Okay.
There are some windows.
Were for the ledge, or if they were windows or what?
Yeah, there are windows on the sides of the buildings here and here, but there are only 2 doors, one to the top and one to the bottom.
I go there.
Okay. As you come running around and inside the building, you do see the dead body on the ground and Ichabod standing there. You're actually standing right in the middle of that that spectral whip, I believe.
It's like phased in your body. Now be careful, son.
That's fine. It's not going to whip me or anything.
Well, let's hope. This isn't one of my conjuring. We just found this, so I don't know how it behaves.
You can see the whip just floating there, and it looks like it wants to slap you.
It's that one's he's a little naughty. He's a little gnarly.
Oh, the whip's naughty, is it?
I'm not fully in control of this one.
Okay, so that is your action and your movement. You have a bonus action. You doing anything else?
I do have a bonus action. I don't think I have much on a bonus action. So I will, as a bonus action, I can't think of anything funny, so I won't do anything.
Enough. Okay,
That's not
Shokan.
funny, don't do it.
Shokan, you're up next. What are you doing?
Alright, well, since I saw that guy run in there, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, and then I'm going to dash another 5, 10.
Now, there is a door right here that you can see. It is currently closed.
Is
But
it?
you can open it with a free action, so it's not a huge deal. Just let me move it.
Okay. So that would put me there. So I think that put me at 15, 20, and I'm going to stop here because I can't go up and attack.
Fair enough.
Just blocking off his exit.
Okay, so Ichabod on one side, with backed up by Blaznir. Shokan coming around to trap this guy. He's not looking too thrilled. We got Edmund's turn. He's taking a shot at the guy shooting at Willow. Unfortunately, a 9 ain't gonna do it. That is a miss. And he's going to go ahead and use his movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Coming, running towards you, Willow. You can see him, his head just peeking out over the parapet there. And he's yelling, "Hurry up, Willow! We need to get inside!"
Willow's like got an arrow sticking out of her chest.
Yeah. She got a bunch of arrows. Like, she's a pincushion at this point. She's taking a lot of arrows.
How far up am I?
You are 30 feet up. You got 20 more feet you're going to have to climb, so you're going to have to use your action to climb. That's an athletics check. However, the gods are looking favorably on you once more. And Jedi Slayer 420 is saying, "Think one more makes a square." So you
listen, I'm getting mixed signals between you Jedi. If you want to grab a drink, just all you have to do is ask. You know. Okay, so athletics. You got a 15.
15 ain't gonna cut it, unfortunately. You're trying to climb up, haul yourself up as hard as you can, but the rope is super slippery right now. Really
You know
difficult.
what?
Yeah.
I'm using inspiration, or I can't use inspiration to reroll, can I?
You have a point of inspiration?
I do, because I vowed never to go to be a child again.
I love it. Well, then, yes, you can make one final roll. It's not going to be at advantage this time. It's just one last roll. You got to beat a 17.
Nope.
Unfortunately, you're struggling. You're trying to get up as high, just pulling yourself, but that rope is so slippery. You're just sliding downward. You haven't gone any lower, but you can't make it any higher. You're just stuck right
Edward,
there.
I'm trying to focus on not dying. Move!
Okay, that's it for Willow's turn. Ichabod, you're up next. What are you doing?
Alright. I trust that Blaznir and Shokan can handle this feller here.
I can't.
Well, then follow me down the steps. I'm gonna move down the steps. 10, 15. I will vanish. And move my dang 5, 10, 15, 20. It's at the top of the steps.
Yep, so you are heading to the bottom of the steps. Your thing there is following you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move you to the next map.
If I recall, these should be bedrooms. According to my notes here.
Okay, I'm allowing you all to see this map, even though it's technically only Ichabod that's there. But as you go down the stairs, that was 20 feet of movement, so now you're at 25, just so you know. You're looking around and you can see, you're in a long hall that seems to go down about another 50 or so feet before teeing off to the left and to the right. The guard is a bit ahead of you. He's got about 20 feet of space between you and him. But apart from that, you can see that there are several doors. One here, one here, one there, and one down to your, well, technically it would be north, but, you know.
Okay. I have like a weird, where this area is black, that stretches out into that.
Yeah, it's blackened because it's actually a wall that goes down from this.
But when I go here, I don't see anything in this space that I'm standing in.
That is weird. Let me look at that.
Like, it's just like black like this. Like a triangle.
Oh,
so I don't know where this guy is at.
You don't have dark vision, that's why.
But even if I'm standing on the other side of the wall, because like I can see everything down here.
I think it actually... I'm looking at it. Give me 1 second.
Oh, maybe I'm seeing from somebody else's character. I think I'm seeing cameras.
I think you might
we
be
still have
seeing
access to cameras. So.
I think it's because you might be seeing out of someone else's character.
Okay, that's because I'm just seeing weird stuff from a weird angle. In that case, I would like to, as a free action, switch to my Moon Touch longsword, which would give me 20 feet of bright and 20 feet dim.
Did that change it at all?
I still see from Blaznir.
Okay.
Is he giving off light, maybe?
Possibly.
Actually, I can select Blaznir.
Oh.
There we go. He is giving off a little light, but that's...
Yeah, he was giving off light. But that's okay. You can see the guard ahead. You can see a little bit. You pull out your Moon Touch longsword. What does that give you?
So 20 feet of bright and 20 feet of...
Got it.
Actually, I think it's 15 feet of bright.
There you go. You should have a bit more vision now.
Alright, I do indeed see him. So if I came down the steps... No. Because 30 feet would get me right here.
Yep, 30 feet will get you right there.
So he's just a little bit ahead of me. Just a little bit ahead. Don't like that. I think I will... Decisions. Alright, I'm gonna dash to get on.
Dash, okay.
Or at least to get a little bit right next to him. So then he'll have to disengage with me.
Fair enough.
Alright, I run right up on him. We're heel to heel, running next to each other.
Yeah, heel to heel, running next to each other. You're able to catch up to him with that dash, but that's about it for your turn. Cameron, you're next. Let me move you up to the roof.
Alright. On hearing what I heard, move 20 feet there, and chill touch the guy down below.
Okay, go for it. Chill touch.
27 for 10 necrotic.
10 necrotic. Your spectral hand comes out, takes that swipe, and just rips through him with that necrotic energy.
That's it.
That's it for your turn? Fair enough. Well, we are down to the archer that, is stuck between Blaznir and Shokan. He's gonna run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So.
Oh, don't run. That's just annoying.
And he has run down the stairs as well. So, Ichabod, you do see coming down the stairs another of those archers. He sees you and the other guy there, and he's just yelling at the top of his lungs, "We're under attack! Assault! Assault inside the keep!" He's going to then move 5, 10,
Correct.
15, 20, 25, 30 at a dash. That was
Oh, he ran right by me.
dash. He was moving so that he wasn't going by you. Specifically. 5, 10. Well, actually, yeah. Do you have your whip out right now?
I sure do.
Then yeah, you would have gotten an attack of opportunity because he did come within 10 feet of you.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, go ahead.
I hate it when you run! Plus 5, that's 12, plus 2, 14.
Yeah, he had 6 points of hit points left, so
Right.
screaming, bellowing as loud as you can, you just whip the hell out of this guy and he drops to the ground dead.
Alright.
Ichabod has an unnatural hatred of cardio.
He really does.
I do. I don't like to run. I'm all about, like, lifting weights and stuff.
Skipping leg day.
Absolutely skipping leg day.
Okay, next up we have the archer that is just plugging. He's actually taken quite a bit of damage. Yeah, he's going to start. He's yelling again. He's yelling out. He's calling for reinforcements. And since there's several people on the roof taking shots at him, he's just going to turn and run in the other direction to try to get help. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, and then his action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's moved to right there. He's running down the center of the wall, and he's calling out for more help.
But no one will appear.
Well, you never know. But Blaznir, you're up next. What are you doing?
That Ichabod's got that guy that run downstairs. He probably can handle whoever that is. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, I don't have any ranged. Never mind. I just realized all my cantrips are not ranged spells at all. Never mind, I'll go after him. 15, 20. Yeah, I'll go downstairs.
Well, then you would be right about there.
Yep. Which means I can't see anything. Because I'm guessing that's all my movement gets me.
That was your movement to get there, yes.
Yeah.
You do still have your action and your bonus action.
Yeah, I'll use my action. 5, 10, 15. Right there.
Well, hello.
Howdy.
Yeah, you're kind of stumbling in the dark. It is very dark in this keep. The only light that's really coming from is from the stairs there, which, let me put in a bit of light there just to make things a bit easier. Yeah, that should give at least a little bit of light so you can see from the light coming down from the stairs there. But that's really about it. You do not see any sconces lit or anything like that, or any even candles along the walls. It's strange.
That's boring.
Bedrooms, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Next up, we have Shokan. Are you following your friends down into the keep?
Yeah, is this right here stairs?
Those are stairs that go up to the upper level of this little wooden tower.
Okay, then yeah, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna go down then.
And way down we go.
Yeah, so there, that puts me at 35 right there.
So 45 would get you down to the second level, which I'll go ahead and move you to. Your 45 feet of movement would get you to right there.
And I'm going to go ahead and dash to 5, 10, 15.
Using your action or bonus action to dash?
I mean, probably action. Wait, is this a guy right here?
There is a guy right there.
Okay.
You should be able to see just fine because you have your goggles of night.
Yeah.
Get within range of that, guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right there, and that's it. Cause I don't want to use too many more of my key points, so I'm gonna go right there.
Fair enough.
And I'm gonna yell out, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Or "Stop there!" So just to kind of alert everybody else. There's a guy right here.
Okay, I like it. Well, Edmund's turn is next. He sees the fleeing guard over there, so he's going to run over here and he is going to attempt to help you, Willow. So he's using the help action to assist you to try to climb. So when you climb your next turn, you're going to have advantage on this roll. Okay?
Aye, Captain.
So that's Edmund's turn. Willow, you're up next. So you got to make the athletics check first for your action, but you do have advantage since Edmund's helping you.
$22.
There you go. Finally, you're with Edmund's help, you're able to be pulled up on the rest of the way and onto the ledge. But that's it for your movement. Your movement and your action. You still have a bonus action if you want to try to do anything else.
Nope, that will do it.
Fair enough. And that's it for Willow's turn. Ichabod, you're up next. Your friends have come running to help you. They have surrounded this guard here, who is trying to flee, and you have heard the call for aid echo down these corridors a little bit. What are you doing?
How's this guy look?
Not great.
Is he still Bane too? I think that's what that little thing was.
Yeah, he is still Baned.
All right, I would like. We got opportunity here, intelligence opportunity. So I would like to get him to surrender.
So what are you doing?
Well, first I'm going to step right up here. I need him to be able to go through me, and I say, "Stop right there, all right? I have just thought that I think I will offer you a deal. So clearly you ain't doing so well, and clearly you're surrounded. So you don't want to lose your life. I think you could provide us with some information, but first you need to drop your weapons."
So you trying to persuade him, or are you trying to intimidate him?
I'm trying to intimidate him.
Okay, then make your intimidation check.
I'm intimidating him in a polite way.
You're intimidating him in a polite way.
Yeah, very politely.
That honestly is the most intimidating way to intimidate.
That's why I'm Southern. Oh, honey, bless your heart. That's a nice.
Sorry, but I'm fairly certain if you do not surrender, I shall be forced to cut off your tender bits.
I mean, otherwise I would be perfectly happy. Whip again.
Okay. So using your action to intimidate this guard, you're telling him, drop your weapons and surrender.
Yeah, give us some info.
Okay. 19's a pretty good roll. We'll see what happens on his turn.
Alright. Bonus action.
Bonus
Let
action.
Let me move this whip. 5, 10, 15. I put it inside of Shokan.
Yeah, it's just floating right there over Shokan's shoulder a little bit. Yeah, I like it.
Alright.
Okay. Cameron, you're up next. Let me move you to that map. You have seen the guard running away. Willow is now up on the roof next to the rest of you.
I can still hit him. Chill touch, 17.
Yeah, 17 does hit.
13 necrotic.
13 necrotic. That hand comes out again, swiping at this man, ripping a little bit through him with that necrotic energy. He's looking pretty damn rough, but he is still alive.
Alright. And then, I'm just gonna look at Edmund and go, Oi, Edmund! Are you done mucking about now?
What do you mean mucking about? I helped Willow up on the wall.
Yeah. Let's go already.
Better start showing that boy some respect. He's a man now.
Just kind of hassling him the way that he was hassling Willow.
Absolutely. Well, it is the guard's turn, the one that you just tried to intimidate Ichabod, and on his turn, you've got him surrounded. This spectral weapon is over Shokan's shoulder. He's put his back against the wall, and he drops his longbow and puts his hands up, and he says, "I surrender. Please don't kill me."
That's the first smart thing you've done all day.
Okay, and that's all he's doing on his turn. The archer upstairs on the wall is still running away. So he's going to go 60 feet beyond the map, and you can still see him for a bit, Cameron, but he is 60 feet away at this point.
That's cool.
So he's technically off this map, but you'd probably still be able to see him for a little bit.
I have 120-foot range with Chill Touch.
You're still within my range.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to, on your next turn, are you sticking around there to attack him again, Cameron, or are you gonna go head downstairs?
I'll probably just head downstairs, since I doubt him attempting to get reinforcements would actually do something, and that's the only thing I was really worried about.
Yeah, we're already in the most heavily guarded place there.
We're already gonna die, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. They bring more boys in, whatever. Please don't.
Well, I guess we'll find out what happens, but
just more pawns in the boss battle, honestly.
To just expedite things, after that guy ran, Blaznir and Shokan had turns down there. The guard is surrendering, so I'm going to give you all a chance to talk to him here in a minute. But from beyond that, on Edmund's turn, he would have dashed down to the lower level. Willow, are you going to be doing the same thing? Or are you doing anything else on top of the roof of the keep?
I'm cutting the rope, and I'm glaring at Edmund as we run.
Edmund, who just helped you.
Yeah, why are you glaring at Edmund?
Because he was hassling him.
He was asking me about climbing up while I was trying to defend people off so he could climb up.
I mean, he just said, the only thing he said is hurry. He wasn't really hassling you.
It's like,
no. It's like a playful. Yeah, it's more of a playful, like, really? Not like I'm gonna kill Edmund.
Well, I figured that.
Not yet.
I was just saying that he really wasn't trying to hassle you. That's just... He was just...
Willow's not having a good day.
Willow's a little petty. She's just a little petty.
Clearly.
But yes, I am running.
Well, with that, your group does start heading down to the lower level. There's nothing else that's really there to keep you up there on the top, so I'm going to move everyone to there, and I think that's when where we're going to take a break. Right here, with Willow, Edmund, and Cameron running down the stairs at the end of their turn. Shokan and Blaznir, Ichabod holding up this guard that's right here. We're going to take a break. So, be back in about 10 minutes, folks, and we'll find out what questions the group has for this captured guard. Stay tuned. back, everybody. And when we last left off, the Debauchery Circus had finally managed to get into the interior of Coltrast's Keep and have caught themselves a guard. They surrounded him after beating him down mercilessly, and they threatened him, and he relented. So, Debauchery Circus, with the group now down there, some of you have dark vision, some of you don't. So the interior of Coltrast is kind of gloomy. There is a bit of light shining off of Ichabod's sword, and he's holding it up right now as your group has kind of backed this archer against the wall. Willow and Edmund and Cameron have finally started heading down the stairs. You can hear them moving, coming down from that upper level. So, what are you all wanting to do? What are you wanting to ask this guard?
Alright. First,
I'm going to cast Dancing Lights, just so we can see.
You should be able to see from my sword.
But we can see.
I want to look him dead in the face and ask him, who is your daddy and what does he do?
Alright. I push Willow away.
He's like,
keep it serious.
So you got the dancing lights out. I'll go ahead and I'm going to have them circling around you right now, Blaznir, just to make things easier.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, if y'all want to scope it out while I'm asking this guy questions, feel free. But I want to do a rapid fire question.
4 little torches right there. There you go.
Would I be able to have control of these?
I don't know if you can or not. Try.
Well, I don't have control. I was asking if you could give me control of them.
You realize these things only last a minute, right?
But it's a cantrip, so I can keep it going up.
Yeah, you can. It's a pain in the butt. But yes, you can't. I am giving you control of them. They probably give you more light than they're supposed to, but I don't want to actually build these.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? So anyway, what are you wanting to ask this guard?
Alright, first off, do you know what they're digging up in the dungeon and how close they are to completion?
The guard is kind of looking a little mystified. First, the question about who's your daddy and what does he do?
Focus up! Answer the question right now, fast!
What's down below the keep? It's an excavation of something. They called it. They keep calling it the root.
All right.
Like the tree root or something else?
How close they are to finishing digging that up?
They've excavated quite a bit of it, from what I understand. Now, I've not been down there myself, but from what I've heard, it's completely excavated, and
all right.
I've heard a lot of weird things about what they found down there.
Yeah, you want to elaborate on that quickly?
They say that there's a forest down there underneath the keep. It doesn't make sense.
I don't like that at all. All right, next question. If these are supposed to be bedrooms, why are there no lights in these hallways? What are these really? And I gesture around to this floor.
They're what they're supposed to be, bedrooms. Just nobody uses them. Nobody's been up in here for years. And he kind of gestures around. And now that you're looking, there is quite a bit of dust on the ground. I mean, you can tell where foot traffic goes through, but it does not look like anyone's been up here in quite some time.
All right, I've got one more question.
Why does no one go up here?
That wasn't going to be the question, but
that just confuses me. It's a castle. Why would
my guess is they don't have that many people living here.
There's quite a few people.
There's a lot of guards.
I guess they sleep in the barracks, but
yeah, y'all got a barracks or something.
I don't know.
We do have a barracks actually. It's inside the keep.
So my guess is the Coltrasts were a big family, and the Veritudes are just like this guy and all the people he's enslaved.
Let's see. Well,
all right. I got one more question for you. Well, two more questions for you. First off, what would be the fastest way to get down to the first floor or the dungeon from here? And I am including dumbwaiters in this assessment. Are there any dumbwaiters to get down there?
A dumbwaiter? What's a dumbwaiter?
What? You live in medieval times and you don't know what a dumbwaiter?
It's like an elevator.
It's like that elevator that you put stuff in and then it goes. It happens in all the castles.
It gets
we do not have one of those here unless they've installed one since they took over. Edmund says, and the guard just kind of looks, kind of dumbfounded and shrugs about.
You didn't have one? You didn't have like the kitchen underneath the main dining area or anything?
The kitchen is actually on the first floor, back behind the great hall and the dining room.
That is very strange.
All right, I've got another question then, since you didn't know what a dumbwaiter was. That is relative to where we are.
What about laundry chutes? Like, something to get it all laundry in one place.
That's a good question. A laundry chute, you know what that is?
There are servants who take the laundry.
Yeah, then you can make them all walk up and down the steps. I look at Edmund and I shake my head about his family.
And Edmund's just looking dumbfounded, like, I didn't build this.
First there was
a chimney, maybe?
All right. Anyway, I'm trying to focus up. Relative to where we are, where's the library on the first floor?
Relative to where we are here, he kind of looks back and forth and thinks about it for a little bit. I'd say we're directly above the library.
Well, that is the best thing you've said in this whole interrogation. Thank you, sir. All right, I've got one final question for you. And this one's a bit more of a personal nature. Were you, before Lord Veritude arrived, were you a member of the Coltrast Guard or a citizen of Coltrast? No. Or are you just some Joe Schmo he brought in?
I was a part of a group of soldiers out from Revancia. We were hired on as guards, and my entire company came over here. But no, I'm not from Coltrast.
So you're just a hired mercenary.
So yeah, it's good coin here. They pay well. We keep us fed, better than some get.
He still hasn't told us the fastest way to get to the bottom.
Oh, sorry, did I miss that? Fastest way to get down would be to the left and to the right on the hall. There leads to stairs. There's stairs going down. They go down to the next level. You follow that around. You can actually just go north from the stairs to the next level to another level, which will take you to the second floor.
All right.
And from there, you can see the main stairway going from the second floor to the first, to the ground, to the grand entry hall is right there. And Edmund does say, I can lead us down.
How? Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I just was hoping for a dumbwaiter, but whatever. All right. So since he said he is not a traitor of Coltrast, because if you had said you were from here, I would have killed you. I'm going to leave your fate in Edmund's hands, and I look at Edmund and I say, "You've got a foreign mercenary on your soil. What do you?"
Before Edmund does that, how thick are these floors? Like 5 feet? More than 5 feet?
Directly above the library.
I mean, when I say directly above the library, he meant it's on the first floor, the ground floor.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making
that. That's why I was asking. That was to know to be able to get above it and stone shake down into it.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the thickness of them would be. Got to be thick enough that can actually stand on and support weight, but I don't know how much that would be because I don't
feel like. I'm trying to think about how thick a normal floor is. I feel like for D&D purposes, if it was me, I would say it was 5 feet.
Well, that's because it's helping you.
No, I'm saying because I would think a 5-foot floor in real life.
Honestly,
that would be kind of insane.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Like, can stone be bigger than 5 feet if it would support people walking on it and support construction?
Because I feel like in reality it would be less than 5 feet, but for D&D I would say 5 feet.
I don't know. It's a good thing.
I guess it depends on how big the castle is.
Yeah, probably. But for the intents and purposes, I'd say yeah, you could probably stone shape through the floor and make a decent sized hole.
All right.
It would get through, I would imagine, to the next level.
All right. All I wanted to know. Now, Edmund, please choose to do what you will with him.
Well, Edmonds thinks about it for a moment, and he says, well, I did hear you ask him to surrender, and he did do it. Shokan, knock him out.
I'm gonna do subdual damage. I'm just gonna use my brass knuckles. Why the 12?
Yeah, you don't hit.
Could you get advantage because he has surrendered to us?
Yeah.
He's just standing there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not in a combat pose.
That's much better.
Okay, so do I need to roll damage?
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. I just wanted to see if you actually do enough. Yeah, you
11.
did. He had 7 hit points left, so this wasn't too complicated. You just haul off and smash your fist against the side of his temple, and he crumples and goes down, unconscious, but still alive. Edmund says, well, I am familiar with where we are right now. This is where I lived, and my parents' bedroom is just right there next to you, Shokan. And he points at the door that you're standing next to, Shokan. Edmund says, take him and let's tie him up and bring him in here. I'm sure we can think of many more questions to ask him once we take the castle, and we can deal with justice for him from there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drag him in there.
So with your guys' stone shaping, how would that work? Should we get down to the level that's right above it?
Well, so we could do it a couple times. It would I know
the spell description for you.
Thank you.
I know for me, I can do it twice, but that would also get rid of, because it's a very big spell, is the thing. But,
understandable. Well, below this floor is supposed to be meeting rooms, and below that is supposed to be a balcony.
Yeah.
So we could go down a floor and then, or 2 floors and then go down. But I think we should go through into the library, dropping down in. Supposedly that's where Lord Veritude hangs out at, but he does have a body double, so who knows? And he might be somewhere.
God, he's a nerd.
I know, that's what I don't know what to tell you. That's what my notes say.
But we can also make it like a hatch or something instead of just a hole, just so we can we don't ruin Edmund's home.
You can always come back and fix it later. It says meets in library.
Edmund says that the path down isn't very long. The stairs are all pretty close to one another.
All right,
Then
let's head down at least to the floor with the balcony.
Wait, is your castle also not made to be very confusing like most castles are?
I mean, it's more set up for defenses than anything else. I mean, it is confusing. There's a lot of twists and turns, and it's kind of relatively difficult to get to some rooms more than others, but, I mean, it's my family home. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. We are just critiquing the viability of your
I'm done critiquing the architecture, alright? I'm done.
Well, feel free to do
your
better
stairs
yourself.
downward, left or right?
And I'm moving the whip along as we're talking. I'm sure keep it 20 feet in front of me at all times.
So, Shokan, when you open up the door to that bedroom to drag the guard in, one thing that does stick out to you is the room is extremely dusty. I mean, extremely dusty. The moment you walk through the door, you're getting a mouthful and a nose full of dust and that really old smell, like a room anyone's been in there in a really long time. You are able to put the guard down, and you did have some rope left over, I'm sure, so you could have tied him up. From there, Edmund tells you all, well, as for the rest of these rooms, this over here is the family training room. There's my brother's bedroom down there, and further over there is the hallway that leads to my elder sister and elder brother's room. But if we go down here, to the left and to the right, there are two staircases, and both of them lead further downward into the keep. Which way do we want to go?
Which way gets us to the library faster?
Kind of the same, to be honest.
Well, then, you want to split the party?
No. I say let's go left. I've always been a fan of the left direction. But is Cameron still super hurt? Or
Yes.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't know who this all is. But I'll give Cameron 15 of my lay on hand.
Ooh yeah, the good touch.
I lay on hands to you.
Do you have any more healing, or because I can heal myself, but
I've got 15 more lay on hands, and then I've got your wounds.
I'm not gonna lie, I have felt better.
Yeah, I
Wait,
just remember
ladies. There's only so much of me to go around.
Well, I can already.
Towards the stairs.
I'm gonna pull an arrow out of my back as I say that.
You know what? I'm going to do something real nice. So I'm gonna cast this spell, which gives me 2d6 healing every 6 seconds.
So for up to 1 minute, healing energy radiates from you, and so for 1 minute, 10 rounds, you can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura to regain hit points. So you can do it
walk,
10 times.
20d6.
All right. I don't know. It's gonna be very weird, but
I would say just start with yourself, and then once you're to a good point, code on to everybody else.
all right.
Pretty much.
Through all their spells.
Myself, 7. That's 2.
Keeping track. And as he's doing this, we are walking down the steps.
3.
I imagine we're not going to stand here while he heals. He can do it while we move.
Okay, so your group is boldly walking to the left towards the staircase, and as you're doing so, Blaznir is radiating outward that healing energy.
Yep. Who else needs healing?
Sounds like Cameron and Willow.
Who is editing my? Someone's on my character sheet.
I don't know who could be on your character. Other than your father.
The laughing.
Not me.
I don't know. Seems guilty.
What's happening?
Anyway, who else needs healing?
Willow.
Willow. All right. There's some for Willow. You get 7.
4.
Willow again. That's 9. 5.
He's in the middle of the
Are you good on hit points, or?
If I get one more, I'm just at half right now.
All right. So 7 again for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I know Cameron needs some. I don't know. Cameron, 6 to Cameron.
Okay.
9 to you.
To who?
Cameron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I know you were quite low.
Yeah, I'm okay-ish now.
Alright.
You could heal somebody else with the rest.
Has anyone... Ichabod and Shokan, have you guys been hit at all?
I'm at 64 out of 79.
Oh, yeah, you're pretty good. I don't think Shokan's been hit yet.
I'm pretty good, but if you have one left over at the end, I would take it, but I don't need it.
Or you can
top
yourself off.
Top yourself off.
You're still
if no one wants it, I'll take it. I'm missing 34 right now, but I'm not going to say, like, I need it.
You at 34?
Yeah. No, I have 34 left. I'm at 40 health.
Oh, yeah, 40 health.
Shokan is saying that she needs some healing, too.
Okay, give it to Shokan, then. Give it to Shokan.
Alright. 10 to Shokan, which is really good.
Yeah.
You got one left.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one to myself because I'm slightly lower than I want to be.
Yeah, and you are a healer, so it's important.
Yep. Alright, and now I've got to edit because people are messing with my bonds.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Who edited your bond?
I don't know. People... I just...
Does it say something funny at least?
I know it just said in bed after I would do anything from the other members of my old troop in bed. Which... it's just strange.
Somebody has pranked you.
Weird.
I mean...
What?
It literally was not me. I swear to God, it was not me.
Listen, there's only one person who it could be.
Yeah.
So...
I want to see what the next floor looks like.
I think I'm a guard.
Down the stairs.
Well, as you make your way down the stairs, you do come into a small, very cramped room that has a doorway leading to the south and to the east. With Edmund there with you, he does point out and say, this door leads to the next corridor where the stairs go downward to the second floor.
Alright. Let's go that way.
Okay. So Ichabod walks over to the door and opens it up. It is not...
Which one did he say?
What's that?
Which direction did he say?
South.
South. And I keep my whip in front of me.
Yep, you open the door and go boldly striding through into the next room where you see a very surprised group of guards looking at you. They seem to be running, coming just from the stairs, heading downward. They look at you, you look at them, and they're like, what?
Listen, gentlemen, I really don't have time for this right now.
And I need y'all to roll for initiative.
Don't move my whip back. I was holding it in front of me.
You were not holding... It could not have
I
gone...
said I was keeping it 20 feet in front of me the whole time. We weren't running down the hallway.
No, but you opened the door, you stepped through, and that's when you saw the guards.
Oh, so we're... Okay. I would open it and then send it in, but that's okay.
That's what I'm saying. It could be up here in front, but it's not that close to them. That's all I was saying. But go ahead and roll for initiative.
37.
I got a decent one this time.
Oh, I rolled horribly, but I'm a healer, so that's pretty good for me.
Take my spot at the caboose.
Honestly, I'd rather be at the end. It's nice.
I'm always gonna walk right through the door.
Honestly, I much prefer the idea of the guard seeing a whip move through your head, and then you open the door.
That's what I was trying to do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm allowing you to have it moving forward with you as you go, but it doesn't have the time to go that close to them.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to do.
Move my lights back because I wouldn't have been able to get them very far either.
No, not really. But here we are, top of the order. So I want some battle music.
Cameron, I know you probably can't see, but there's some fellers in here that look.
I can see them.
Yeah, look at in between my legs. You can see.
I can see at least 2 guys.
They might benefit from some kind of a, like a blasting or like a whatever you call it.
A blasting or whatever you call it. Well, it is your turn, Cameron. Top of the order. So, what are you wanting to do?
Cool. I'm gonna smack the guy in the back who I can see fully with a chill touch. But that might miss because it was only a 13.
Definitely going to miss with a 13.
Okay, and then...
Did you do the blasting? I didn't see it.
Do not have enough room to actually shove anybody, so that's going to be my turn.
Okay, that's it for Cameron's turn. Willow, you're up next. You are standing there next to Blaznir. The Ichabod open the door, and you can see a little bit around him to a few of those guards that are down there, down the hall. What are you wanting to do?
Okay. I'm going to move to get better shot. That's 5. Oh, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Of course, I don't have enough to get down there. So I will just... Wait, actually... Is it... Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Oh, I actually can get one more, so I can. And then I will swing.
Swing!
Swing.
Oh, 15.
Why do you have advantage? Yeah, I didn't think so.
15. I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. I had it on from the last time.
Okay. 15, unfortunately, does not hit. You swing at him, and he just parries that attack with his spear.
Okay, I will swing again. 16.
Just enough to hit him.
For 15.
15 points of damage. A decent cut with that radiant greatsword of yours. Doing a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Si, senor.
Okay. Well, next up we have the archer's turn, who's in the back. He just saw this woman come running up and attacking a group, his guardsmen. So, of course, what is he going to do? He's going to start shooting. 2 shots with the longbow at Willow. That's a nat 20 and a nat 1. That's fucking weird.
Hey, man, I was just worried there for a second you were going to say, oh, yeah, you just saw this woman run up, so what is he going to do? Shoot the rabbit in the back.
Yes, definitely.
He probably can't even see you through me and Blaznir.
He can't at all. He just can't. Wow, a whole 5 points of piercing damage as that arrow thunks into your shoulder, Willow.
That
was a weak hit. Yeah. But Shokan, you're up next. What are you doing?
So I'm assuming I can kind of scooch on by everybody, like they'll move out of my way.
Yeah, there's enough room. Well, normally the argument is yeah, because not a person doesn't occupy all 5 feet. And yes, I am going to allow you to do it, but a turtle is pretty big. I wonder if she could actually do that. That's fine though. Go for it. Move. I think logically speaking, she wouldn't be able to just for her size, but I'm allowing it anyway.
I mean, she's still medium.
My calculations, I can get here. And, I mean, I'm going to do what turtles do best.
Roll up in their shell.
29. 12 points of damage.
Yep.
27.
Oh, yeah.
For another 12.
Wow.
My third attack misses. And that is it.
2 big hits from Shokan with that quarterstaff, doing a decent amount of damage, but the guard is still up.
Yeah, that last one, I think I just, I forgot to let go of my staff. And,
Yeah. That's fair. Shokan, it's for Shokan's turn. Ichabod, you're up next.
Alright, I will move my whip forward, then 10 feet of that guy, and we will make an attack. That's a 20.
Gonna hit.
For 11 force damage.
Ooh, that's enough to take that guy out.
Alright, so that guy is down. Everybody else is quite far up there. They're just so far away.
If only you had your horse.
25. I know, I wish. Okay, hold on. I could step over his corpse. Now, this guy is kind of straddling some squares here. How close to me is he?
There you go.
Okay, 10 feet. Well, in that case, I was going to pull out my shield, but I'll just keep my whip out so that I can actually hit this guy. That's a 13 on the first one.
Not
No
gonna hit.
dice. But a 23 on the next one.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 5 slashing damage. And I'm like,
5
can we wrap this up?
damage.
Let's wrap this up real quick.
Okay. That's it for Ichabod's turn, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Still dual wielding.
Yeah, still dual wielding. Well, dual wielding, standing on top of the corpse of one of his fellows. The sword.
Actually, I guess I could switch out at the end of my turn, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could.
So maybe I'll do that. I'll put the whip away and pull out my shield.
Fair enough. Well, good thing you did, because as you're doing that, that swordsman, he has a shield and a sword as well, and he's coming up directly at you to start tilting.
Come at me.
Seven and a 22.
The 22 hits.
Okay. 8 points of slashing damage is one of those slices from the longsword that manages to get past your defenses.
See, now they keep the good trained ones down here. I can do it.
With Ichabod talking shit, it comes to Edmund's turn. He's going to move forward 5, 10, 15 feet. This melee is a little difficult for him. He's not liking that, so he's going to set aside the bow for a moment, and instead, he's going to do a mind sliver at this guy. So that's an intelligence saving throw for him. Oh, unfortunately, the swordsman manages to resist. Edmund tried to concentrate his mind and attack, but was not able to land. The spearman is dead. So we have one more of the archers. The archer, seeing this group here, Ichabod and Shokan, he's going to move backwards 5, 10 feet to here. He's standing next to a door at the far end of this corridor right here. Some of you should be able to see, possibly. Actually, maybe not. Anyway,
I can't quite.
You can't quite? That's fine. Anyway, 2 shots directly at you, Ichabod.
Alright.
It's a 19 and a 23.
The 23 will hit.
Nice. 11 points of piercing damage as from the darkness an arrow comes streaking out, slamming, cutting you deeply across your shoulder.
I'm gonna parry. So I can use my reaction to expend 1 superiority die to reduce the damage by D8 plus my dex.
A D8 plus your dex. Okay, roll a D8 plus your dex.
So that's 5 plus my dex, which is 2, so minus 7, so I take 4.
You take 4 points of damage. Not bad. You parry and are able to take a little bit of that damage away, not hurting you quite as much as it could have possibly. I like it. Next up, we have the Axeman who comes charging up towards Shokan. 2 swings with the Great Axe. Oh, that should not have been a disadvantage. I don't know why they wouldn't, but a 15 and an 8, I guarantee don't hit.
No.
Okay. That's it for the Axeman's turn. Blaznir, you're up next. What are you doing?
Oh, my turn. I'm gonna step through the door, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to cause my little lights to drift forward so I can actually see. And they can each move 60 feet, so it's...
Okay.
Just... yeah, keep them there. And then, I'll just, cast Produce Flames, I'll step forward a bit so I'm actually in range, and cast Produce Flames against the one that Ichabod's right up against.
Okay, go for it.
So that's 18.
18's gonna hit.
Alright, and 7 fire damage.
7 fire damage to the guy there. You lob your little fireball over Ichabod's head, slamming into the guard. Does take that damage. Not too bad.
And that's it.
Okay. Cameron, you're up next. Top of the order.
Alright. Move forward. Whoa. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just move right here. And then I guess, actually, I'll fire on the guy in the back.
Okay. And as you come hopping up to stand next to Blaznir, you can see that in front of you there is a staircase that goes downward.
Nice. 20 to hit for 9 necrotic.
Hit. 9 necrotic to this archer down here. You feel it connect, and it takes the damage.
Nice. And then those guys are all in melee, so there's really no sense in pushing them away. So that'll be all.
Okay. That's it for Cameron. Willow, you're next up. You're actually standing right next to the stairs. There's a little bit of a ledge of it, about 2 feet, that protects people from falling down them, but you can look down to see the lower level below. What are you wanting to do?
Okay. Can I get catty corner, do you think, between Ichabod and the stairs, or?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I want to make sure. I didn't know if I had to like do an acrobatics because I could be climbing over a rail type thing.
No, you're more sliding around the edge of it as you between it and Ichabod.
I'm just getting really, really close to Ichabod. Hey, how you doing?
I feel uncomfortable.
Alright, and then I will swing at the guard. 23.
23 is going to hit.
For 16?
16 points of damage. Not bad at all.
Alright, second attack. 11's gonna miss.
Yeah, 11's definitely going to miss. He parries that second hit after being sliced deeply from the first.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
I like it. Okay, next off we have the archer who is that just got hit by Cameron's shot. Cameron's necrotic hand thingy.
Pimp slap.
Yep. Well, directly in front of him is Willow. He's not quite sure who made the hit, but he's going to aim at Willow. How's my favorite pincushion? Well, that's a 7 and a 14, so both miss.
Not penny enough, I guess.
Not enough at all.
A
He
penny
is
for your thoughts.
also going to move back, and he opens the doorway to the room below. Or beyond, I should say.
That's fine.
He then moves around it to the other side. that's it for the archer's turn. Next up, we have Shokan. What are you doing?
Gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Try to speak up, please. We're having a hard time hearing you.
I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me. 16.
16 just hits.
For 12.
12 points of damage.
20.
20 also hits.
15.
15 more points of damage. He's not looking great with these 2 hits from your quarterstaff.
My third, 22. For another 11.
Another 11 points of damage. Yeah, this guy is looking really rough. He's not holding on well. He pretty damn bloodied. Okay, that's it for Shokan's turn. Ichabod, you're up next.
Alright, as a bonus action, I will bring my spiritual weapon right there and attack that guy that Shokan just bloodied. How's a 23? For 8.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to hit for 8 more points of damage.
Alright,
and the guy in front of you, correct?
No, I'm aiming at the guy in front of Shokan.
The guy in front of Shokan, got it. Well, the 8 points is definitely enough to take this guy out.
Good news, good news. And then to the guy in front of me, I will hit with my Moon Touch Longsword since I have the light. Got to be using that one. That's a 17 on the first one.
Does hit.
For 10.
10 more points of damage. This guy's not looking good at all.
Oh, hey, with my last one, would 6 have taken him out? Because I shouldn't get that +2.
Yes, it would if he had 5.
Okay. Okay, good. Sorry, I just forget to unclick dueling. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
So I'm going to hit this guy one more time. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, I love it.
Yeehaw! So, that's 16.
14 points of damage.
Wait.
Yeah, 16, you're right.
Yeah,
2.
I do get the +2 on this one.
Yes, you do get the +2 on that. Yes, without a doubt, that is more than enough to take this guy out. So with that nat 20, Ichabod, tell me how that looks.
I gut him like a pig. And then I just let him drop. And then I go, alright, let's get on with it. Keep going.
Okay, I like it. Swordsman is dead and lying at Ichabod's feet. And next up we have Edmund. Edmund does move down over to the stairs and he points down and he says, This is what leads to the second floor right here. But we don't want to alert anyone else. We got to take these guys out. So he's taking a shot at the archer down at the end.
I'm like squinting because I can't see him. Ooh, what? I thought that was all of them.
You should be able to see him.
No, I only get 20 feet.
Oh, that's shit. That's right. You guys don't have as much sight.
I can see to right here.
So yeah, you would not be able to see him. I gotta figure out if Edmund does.
He is just a human.
He is. So yeah, actually, he would not be able to see it because he can only see as far as the light that you're providing.
Yeah, so he can see it right here.
Yeah, so he would not be able to see them.
All right.
There's guys here.
Well, I mean, you all did see them head down that way.
Okay, because I was just gonna say, like, I can see all the way down to here, and I can't see anybody. So.
Yeah. So since Edmund cannot see them down there.
Just hold action. I'm going to move my lights, Edmund.
Well, what Edmund's going to do? Yeah, why not? He hears Blaznir whispering. He's about to move his lights, so he's just going to go ahead and hold his action. looking. He knows they did go that way anyway. He did definitely see the arrow come out to hit Willow. So he's going to have his bow ready, and he's holding that shot. And as he's holding it, arrows do come flying outward. While you may not be able to see them, they seem to be able to see you.
And we have lights on us, so...
Exactly. Exactly. So let's see. 2 shots are coming out at Ichabod, who took out the last one.
Oh, what?
Does a 21 hit?
Sure does.
An arrow comes flying out from the darkness, striking you in the chest, Ichabod, for 4 piercing damage. I'm not doing too well on damage, that's for sure. Okay, Blaznir, you're up next.
Yep. I'm gonna use my bonus action to shift my lights over. Make sure they don't fizzle out. Alright, I think... yeah. And Edmund should be able to see them now.
Yep, which allows him to take his shot. $19 does hit. Big hit. 10 points of piercing damage on the archer that is now illuminated.
And,
So what are you doing for your action, Blaznir?
give me like 5 seconds.
You actually have inspiration from Anesthetic, who's currently hanging out watching. So you can use your inspiration for your action.
All right. I'm gonna shift underneath this spectral whip that definitely will not whip me. And I'm gonna just dip my little finger into my water thing and throw an ice knife at the guy I can see.
Okay.
So there's that. He needs to make it. Or no, let's throw it first.
Yep. And a 23 does hit.
And then so that's 7 piercing damage, and then everyone within 5 feet of where that hit needs to make a dex save.
Got it. So first one was a 7, second one was a 20.
Alright, 7 fails, and there's no half damage, so...
Yep, so he takes an additional 8 points of cold damage, that guy in the front.
And that's everything.
Okay. That's it for Blaznir. We come to the top of the order once again to Cameron. What are you wanting to do?
Yeah, I can actually see people now. I'll just hit the guy in front. Ciao. I mean, I will miss the guy in front.
You will indeed. A 12 is not going to do it.
And then, let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to move up to try and get him closer to us, because that would be super dangerous of me. So I'm just going to pass.
Okay. Willow, you're up next. You can see the guards down at the far end of this corridor. What are you doing?
I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. A lot. I'm going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And if a guard enters my frame, I would like to make an attack of opportunity, please.
Okay.
I will hold my action.
Holding your action to swing if anyone comes near you. Not likely because these are archers, but you never know. Well, it is the archer's turn, and what he's going to do is do what archers do. Fire 2 shots with the longbow. At you, since you're in front. That's a 10, which I know doesn't hit, but the nat 20 is going to. So...
That it will.
What's that?
I said that it will.
Yep. So 12 points of piercing damage as the archer that's behind the door right here. You can just barely see him. He leans forward, takes 2 shots. One of them hits you directly in the chest. Center mass. 12 points of damage.
Ow.
Shokan, you're up next.
Well, I know I can't get down to him to attack. I'm still not wanting to use my key points yet, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna also hold action. I know they're probably not gonna come after me, but I'm gonna hold action just in case.
Fair enough. Ichabod, what are you doing?
Alright. Count squares real quick. I have like a dumb plan. Okay. I would like to just barrel forward. I'm gonna dash all the way down. So question, I know I can't move through his spot, but I would be able to get behind him with my speed. Is that okay?
No, it's not. He's standing right there. You cannot get around.
I just can't get by him at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will end. Because I'm like, if he needs to take an attack of opportunity, I'm fine with that. But
well, because the way they're situated, the one guy is standing right in front of the door, the other guy is standing right behind it. So you're basically trying to shove past 2 people.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. You can get right up to there, but you're not going to be able to squeeze between.
I'll get right up to here. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to run all the way up there, and then I'm going to bonus action and use my second wind.
Okay.
So here's hoping that it's not a bad roll. So it's a D10 plus my fighter level, which is only 5. I'll get 8 hit points back. I'm just going to run all the way up to these guys.
Fair enough. That's it for Ichabod's turn. Next up, we have Edmund. Edmund will just move forward a little bit. He has his bow drawn, and he's going to take a shot at the archer in front. As he's doing, he's going to say, "Lay down your arms and surrender!" And then he shoots and misses. I really
it's all or nothing with you.
I really need to stop yelling when I fire. Jeez.
So
yeah, it throws off your whole thing.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we got the archer down there. You've cleaned up most of his mates. He's not too thrilled about that. Looking
Have
between
you considered
the
surrendering?
Now he's going to disengage from you, and he's going to use his movement to dash, he's using his action to disengage, then his movement to run up these stairs. So he gets about 25 feet. 25 feet up the stairs. You can just barely see him as he's going around the curve, but you have seen him which way he's run.
So he's going up the stairs?
Yeah, these stairs go up. They do not go down. These go up.
Alright.
Okay. That's it for the archer's turn. Blaznir, you're up next.
I don't got much. Did you say which way those stairs over there go? Like up
the
or down?
stairs here go down. The ones next to you go down.
No, I meant at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, those ones go up.
Go up. Okay.
Yeah, the stairs at the end of the hallway go up.
The way I see it, if he wants to go up and discover the bodies of his fallen comrades, I'm okay with that.
I'm not really too worried about these archers, honestly. I'll use my bonus action to shift this light over here. So, and just kind of drift it down a little bit, down the stairs a little bit, and Can I try to see if there's anyone coming up or anything like that?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Alright. Perception, that is that one, 19.
Okay. You sending your light moving downward just a little bit on the stairs. You glance down there, and the first thing you do notice is that while most of this keep has been very dark, down there you can see light.
Oh.
The staircase kind of goes down about 30 feet or so to a small platform, and then the stairs continue onward down to the east from there. You can't quite see past it too well, but you do see that it is clear. There is no guards down there, or there's nobody coming up. Also, with your 19 perception, it's hard to make out, but you think you can hear the sound of arguing.
Arguing? Alright, just gonna call up to my friends. I think there's another adventuring party down there. They're arguing quite a bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense.
I mean, we argue a lot.
Yeah.
It's just...
They're arguing not like a married couple, but like an adventure
How
party.
dare you accuse us of arguing a lot?
Yeah, you started.
God, I can't believe you sometimes.
I'm sorry, I'm just pointing out the obvious. Cameron.
With Blaznir's turn over, we go to the top of the order, which is Cameron. So Cameron, you've seen the guards run off into that room. Mm-hmm. Ichabod's run down and is standing in front of the door right now, so you really can't see much beyond that. And Blaznir has sent a light a little bit down the stairs, which you can also see. There is light coming from this lower level.
Okay, since he said he heard some people arguing, I'm going to take a few steps down the stairs, try and see if I can better make out what they're saying.
Okay, go ahead and make your perception check as well.
Sure. I'll go, I guess, about halfway down.
Okay, you go halfway down to the lower level. So
14.
With your 14, you're listening. You know that Blaznir said something about hearing the sounds of argument, but it's hard to tell. You can't really make anything out.
Okay.
I was lying the entire time.
I guess I'll just go down the rest of the way, if I have the movement for it.
You have the movement to get down to the lower platform,
okay.
And then it'll take. You'll be able to see from there from the next turn.
Sure.
What you can make out as you get down to that lower platform, there is a hallway that the staircase goes down another 30 or so. I'm sorry, no, that's a bit much. Probably another 20 or so feet to the bottom, and the hallway continues to go farther beyond your vision. The hallway that the stairs lead to is about a 15-foot wide passageway. You can see that there is a door to your left, and it seems to open up farther beyond, but you can't quite make out much beyond that.
Yeah. At least I don't have to wait for his lights because I have dark vision.
Well, remember, I did point out it is bright light down there. You can't see
yeah, that's true.
But Willow, it's your turn next. So what are you wanting to do?
I like to yell! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I will smack the one in front of Ichabod first.
Okay. And as you enter that, you can see the spiral staircase going upward, and a little bit of that guard's head peeking out from about halfway up. Go ahead and swing.
Okay. 27.
27 hits.
For a whopping 13.
13 points of damage, still not bad. And as you cleave into this guy, he's not looking great.
I'll smack him again. For 25 attack.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 18 damage.
Wow. Wow, 18 points of damage. You slice through this man, cleaving halfway through his gut, and as you pull that blade out, his intestines are just beginning to pour outward. He's barely hanging on.
Oh.
That's just cruel.
I would like to pull the sword up and just let the blood drip all over me some more. I haven't had a bloodbath in, like, a whole 5 turns.
Yeah, a whole 5 turns. Well, it's
I
definitely spraying.
Look at Willow like she is literally a witch.
She's just gross.
I prefer succubus, if you don't mind.
Oh, either way.
Sorry, that position has already been taken.
Straight to hell.
I prepare a smite.
Hey, we saved her.
Yeah,
She's
don't
no
you
longer
know?
in hell.
Yeah, she's doing whatever the heck she wants now.
Yeah, this archer, he's literally got 1 hit point left. He is bleeding, holding his side, trying to keep in all of his guts. All he can really do is disengage and run away. He's not much else to do.
Sir, you need medical attention. Stay right here.
Yeah, he's totally going to buy
that. I can help.
He's just stumbling, trying to get his way up. He's made it 30 feet up the staircase. He's just running for his life. That's what he would do. Shokan, you're up next.
Well, I don't necessarily want to abandon those 2 down there, but also we need to move on. So I'm just going to go head back towards the stairs because it looks like they got a handle on that guy.
Oh yeah, the guy with his guts spilling out is going to really do me some harm next round.
So I can get to here with 45. I'm going to go ahead and dash and go down the stairs. And
well, then you can make it just a little bit past where Cameron is. I'm not going to move you to the new map yet because there's no point. But what you heard me describe for him about a minute ago, that's what you see.
okay, and I wouldn't want to stop right in front of anybody if there happens to be somebody right there. Just FYI.
No, but now that you've made it down to the bottom of the stairs, you can hear the sounds of voices raised. They seem to be coming from, let's see, it would be down the hall and to the right a little bit of where you all are, where you can see that the space opens up, but you can't really see much beyond that. Just imagine that you're going towards a much more open hallway that seems to be bright, much brighter. You can see some tapestries and paintings on the walls and things of that nature, but not really. It's not a whole lot interesting you can see beyond that from where you are. Now, Ichabod, it's your turn. 2 guards have just are running from you or up the stairs. Are you going to pursue and take them out, or are you going to leave them?
I don't go backwards, so ever onwards and ever forwards. So I just shrug my shoulders. And I'm gonna dash this way.
You're leaving that man to have his guts hanging out?
What do you want me to do? Heal him so I can kill him?
Or just kill him?
It's a bad way to go, but I'm not gonna waste my time going up there to kill a dead man.
Maybe you sure you don't want to share the blood?
Alright, Willow, you say one more thing like that to me, we're gonna have a problem.
Willow wants to be a vampire.
Alright, I'm just gonna get up here somewhere. I'm just gonna be up here.
Fair enough.
My hair's gonna be dyed red before the end of the day.
Yeah, Edmund kind of glances downward. You can see Willow still there, and barely in the light of Blaznir's orbs.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of whatever Willow's doing right now, so I just kind of walk away from it.
Well, before we get too far ahead, we might want to wait for Willow.
Well, I'll at least move my whip down the stairs.
So one of the archers, we do come to his turn. The next archer is still running. He uses his full movement and action to run up the stairs to the next floor. That's the 4th floor. That's what you saw. Blaznir, I assume you're still heading down the stairs as well.
No, I'm gonna wait for Willow. And also, I'm gonna pull a card from my deck of illusions, just so no one wants to come down here.
Okay, you're pulling out a card from your deck of illusions. Go ahead and pull it out.
Yep. Does anyone have a deck of cards?
I have tarot cards.
Isn't that what you said last time? You were going to pull out a card from your
I have Uno cards.
I think you need to make the rule that if you want to pull out a deck of cards, you need to have this prepared ahead of time.
I think there's a deck of cards somewhere upstairs. It's just...
We want time for that.
Yeah, roll a D20.
D20?
Yeah, how many are there?
There's a lot more than 20, I think.
Roll a D52.
A D2?
A D52. But I think you also did place one before and it got left there, so you should only have 50.
Yeah, you know what? I was... Never... Just forget it.
No, do it!
You can stop it. This is...
Slash roll... I'm gonna do it right now. Slash roll 52. Nope. It says unrecognized. Did I do this wrong? / roll
1D52.
I don't even think there's... 50.
Yes! 26!
26. Okay, count down 26 cards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20. A bandit captain and 3 bandits.
A bandit captain and 3 bandits. You pull out this card and
right there.
Right there. Okay.
They'll be like, oh, the keep is under attack, and then they'll see these bandits and be like, that must be who they're talking about.
Yeah. Well,
that's gonna get them.
And they're gonna look very menacing.
They look like they want all your money and all your gold.
Yeah, like they have a couple just burglar bags on their back.
Yeah, that has the big money. The big money.
Well, there you go. You got a bandit captain and 3 bandits that's now appeared in the middle of this hallway.
One of them is posed like a cartoon burglar.
He's tiptoeing down the hallway.
Yeah, like that really over the top tiptoe.
Yeah,
on a bag with a $sign on it.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, there you go, Blaze. They're protecting that hallway there.
Yep, and bonus action, just gonna shift my lights so that I guess I don't really need them after we go down this hallway, but...
Well, as you shift the lights over, Willow is left in darkness.
That's fine.
Willow, come this way.
Hello, darkness, my
Probably where she wants to be.
Yeah, like, honestly, I'm also not a fan of what Willow's doing right now, and I don't want to see anymore.
Well, we're going to skip over Cameron's turn real quick, just to ask Willow, what are you doing?
I am killing this last one and then heading back.
Well, it is 30 feet up from where you are on the
Also, I thought there was one right in front of me.
No.
Yeah,
or was that the guy up the stairs?
He ran up the stairs. He's 30 feet up the stairs. It is complete pitch black. You cannot see
Then I will run back. I'll run back.
Okay. So you come running back, and the first thing you see is this group of fucking pirate bandits that are just standing in the middle of this hallway.
Oh, no, don't mind them. Don't mind them.
Corn kick!
They're spectral, as they say. They're spectral.
You come trying to kick it, and your foot just goes straight through the thing.
Oh.
You realize it's an illusion.
Alright, I'll walk up. I want to do prestidigitation on my face to clear the blood out of my eyes.
Nowhere else?
Nowhere else.
A little bit.
This is an intimidation factor.
It's just growth.
I want to give Blaznir a hug.
I don't think you have enough speed to reach Blaznir.
Plus, it's not your turn.
I will pop up my fire ferret just to teleport out of the hug. I will waste that.
Well, and as the group, as Blaznir just burns through all of his utility abilities, the rest of your group is able to make it down the stairs to the next level. So I'm going to move you to the next level.
All right. So it should be the balcony level. So if we go to where we were standing before on the top level, we should be able to get down directly into the library.
Yeah, so as you walk down to that lower platform, that you can see down the stairs to that lower level. As I described before, the hallway is about 15 feet wide. There's a door immediately to your left at the bottom of the stairs, and there's another one about 30 or so feet beyond that. You can see to the far right of where you're standing, it does seem to open up. There's a railing along the edge of the walkway, and you're guessing that's probably where the staircase down is. I want all of you to go ahead and make perception checks, please.
Perception checks, Kupo.
Guidance on myself.
Wow. We rolled it at the same time, and I thought I got that.
26.
I was like, wow, I perceived, but I didn't.
I got 22.
I saw everything.
I saw just a little under everything.
I'm like walking in front, but I'm like picking my teeth. Not saying anything. But everybody behind me goes, huh?
So with Steven or Cameron with your 26 and Shokan with your nat 20 for a 21. The two
And
of
me
you.
with my 24.
What's that?
Me with my 22.
And you with your 22, honestly, yeah, would be able to hear. You can definitely make out the sounds of arguing. It's a little difficult to hear what the voices are making out. You're a bit too far away, but you can hear a male, kind of nasally voice arguing with a much more feminine voice, while a much more deep baritone is trying to yell over the two others. It's pretty damn loud, and it's echoing all throughout this open space that you can actually kind of see. You kind of get the idea that's probably where whoever it is that's yelling is currently.
Y'all, I think I heard something. Y'all hear this noise?
Did you now? Well, what did you hear?
This kind of sounded like a loud, like a loud noise.
A loud noise.
Do y'all think we should be stealthy?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna kind of.
Are there two of me on the map?
What's that, Steven?
Looks like there's two of me on the map.
Is there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we duplicated you before coming down here, you know.
What's under Willow?
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna enter stealth mode.
Same. It's
That's the
21%.
So if anybody wishes to do anything about that, let me know right now. Because I'm gonna roll it.
I don't...
Do you have
Go
guidance?
stealthy as well.
Oh,
I'm not taking off my armor, but
I got
I thought you meant passing out traits, but yeah, I'll guide Ichabod.
Do you want me to or actually no, Edmund doesn't have Pass Without a Trace.
Blaznir, you do realize that has verbal components, right?
What?
We're all talking.
Guidance.
Guidance?
You are all standing on this the middle platform of the staircase looking downward right now, kind of arguing. So
Not really arguing.
Okay.
But also they're yelling, and if his verbal components for guidance were any louder than me turning around and saying, do you think we should be stealthy? That would be kind of nuts. So.
And also, Path Without Trace has verbal components, so it doesn't really matter.
Just because it's verbal doesn't mean it has to be super loud. You could probably whisper it, and it's still verbal.
Yeah.
With that guidance, I got a 15. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, it's really
18.
good.
Well, I'm rolling Edmund's stealth check.
And he gets a D4 as well.
Thank you.
That is not a very stealthy ranger.
Yeah, he's rolling at 14.
Well, hopefully them yelling at each other will.
He's got at least one level of sorcerer.
The boys spread thin, all right.
Yeah, I believe he's a 2 and 2. No, he's a 3 and 1. Ranger sorcerer. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Edmund does have dark vision now.
Hey, good for you, Edmund.
So, are we going into the library, or are we going to check out the people screaming at each other?
The library is... He kind of points that way and indicates down and to the left.
Like, on this... down there? Down floor, right. That's...
I suspect that these people who are screaming are more than just regular guards, and they're probably going to be people we're going to want to deal with.
Right.
So I was a fan of going into the library directly, but we don't want them coming in and interrupting our battle.
Yeah, they're probably arguing about the whole rebellion outside, honestly.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's also, Willow is very loud right now.
Luckily, she's at the back. Creeping.
I should have guided her.
Well, I appreciate
It's the blood in my shoes. Every time I take a step, you hear the squish, squish, squish.
Sweet. Gross. Creeping. I'm creeping.
Sneaky.
I imagine this is like a wall, and then there's... So we could go here to the platform, and then...
Give me 1 second, and I'm going to describe it for you.
Because I would like to make my way to that platform. Oh, and I guess I'm going to switch out my my Moon Touch Longsword, since I can see, and have the +1.
Your group is very quietly trying to make their way forward, hunkering down, listening as you get closer to these stairs. Now, as I said here, this right down here is a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for?
A wall.
Yeah, just a lower wall that like a railing. That's the word I was trying to say. It's a railing, a stone railing with gaps between that you can actually look through. The railing itself is only about 3 feet tall, so you can all kind of duck down a little bit, and as you come near it. Now, looking downward beyond that, you can see that there is stairs leading down, with more railing on the other side. Over that, go ahead, everyone, make perception checks again.
Sure.
Oh, jeez. I perceive!
Because Ichabod, as you're coming closer, you would be the easiest to see this. That down one floor below, in the center of this open space, you can see another knight clad in full plate mail with a long cape draped behind him, and the symbol of the 5 stars across his chest.
Can I see what weapon he is carrying? Or has, like, on him? Because then I might be able to identify him.
You rolled a 21.
21.
So yes, you can actually look down there and see that the token is not matched up with his character sheet. So give me 1 second.
Can I take a guess at who it is?
Sure, go for it.
I think it's going to be Sir Rickton Talvor.
Ooh.
Because he's in charge of guards and security. And he usually stays in... Well, it says he stays in his mansion. So it's either him or it's Nynaeve Mendragger. Because he hangs out with Valcon. And that's Mildred Valcon right there.
I was worried for a second I was Portleon because it's the same token.
No, I think it's Nynaeve. And that's Valcon and maybe Sam.
With your 21, you are able to see that at his hip, He is wearing a rapier.
Oh, it's Benjamin Grendel. He's an assassin.
Oh, Grendel.
It says maybe assassin in my notes.
Beyond him, you can see a short, kind of hunched over, bald-headed man in long purple robes and a very fine shirt and trousers underneath those robes. He has a very thin, almost pencil-thin goatee around his mouth, but his head is completely shaved bald, and his eyes seem kind of sunken in. Those are the two that you're able to see from your position. Shokan, you as well. Let's see here. Shokan, you rolled a 12. Steven, you rolled an 11. Blaznir with your 21.
Yeah.
You can also see the two that I described, and it sounds like the voice of the woman speaking is coming from just below this upper ledge. Because if you imagine right up here, this is a ledge with the stairs going to either side over here, and then down below that, that's where this woman seems to be speaking from. Does that make sense?
Yep. And it doesn't seem like they've noticed us with these perception checks.
Yeah, so far with your perception checks, they don't seem to be noticing you. They still seem to be arguing amongst themselves because they rolled really shitty.
If I could get Edmund to come over here,
okay,
I would like to whisper to him. Edmund, does that man over there look like Lord Veritude to you?
Edmund glances down. I don't think I made him roll a perception check, so I'm going to do that.
Plus D4. I'm pointing him out.
Yeah, a 12 is enough. If you're pointing him out, he's not like hidden. He's in the middle of this hall, and the line of sight would allow him to see him. Edmund does lift his head up, glances over the railing, and he gasps.
Shh! Shut up! Does that look like Lord Veritude?
Yes, that is Lord Veritude.
I don't think it is. I think it's the body double.
You think that? Like, what do you? I've never really understood that with the body double. Do you think there's someone else that looks like him?
That's what I usually take body double to mean. He's a paranoid guy. He knows people probably will try to kill him, so he's got somebody who looks an awful lot like him. And from my notes, it says that Valcon and Sandar, the body double, hang out usually together. So, and I hear a lady voice, and I did see her in the street. So
you do hear a lady voice, and it is kind of familiar to you. I'll allow you to make an insight check.
All right.
Am I able to make a check?
I took a real long, hard look at her.
Yeah, you would as well, Blaznir. You rolled really high for your perception, so you can hear her voice clearly.
23.
And you are... While Ichabod, you've never heard this woman's voice before. You have heard descriptions of her, and
I think I said good day to her.
Oh, that's right. You did say good day to her. And so you're fairly certain. And Blaznir, you've seen her before and heard her for quite a while in Port Leon's mansion. And you are fairly certain that that is the voice of Mildred Valcon.
I think we got to get the drop on these guys. Might as well. And I mean that literally.
I have a plan.
All right. I say we should enact this plan.
Well, we're going to find out what happens when you enact this plan next session.
All right.
I will give you one final thing of what they seem to be arguing about. I'm not going to give you a big monologue because it is like the end of the session, but it sounds like they are arguing about the revolution that's going on in the town. The knight is talking about how the undead army has been sent out into town. The woman is yelling that that's not enough, that we need to rally the militia and send them out as well. And who you believe to be the body double of Veritude, is saying that they need more. They need the people here as well. They shouldn't send so many out. So that's
Sound
what
like
the three of
there's
them are arguing.
any blame being thrown around?
It's more like they're arguing about how to deal with this. You don't get the idea that they've started assigning blame yet. They're just focused on the issue at hand, which is the revolution going on out there.
All right. What I would like to know, the other two, so Mildred and the Knight, do they appear like they're actually being differential at all to the man who is supposed to be Veritude?
Make an insight check.
Because if he were the real one, then they'd be listening to what he had to say.
May I also make that check?
25.
I think this is just a Steven thing, because he was the one that was curious about it. With Cameron's 25, you can definitely tell that there is no deference in these voices. They're arguing as though three equals are trying to make their points heard.
Boom!
Okay.
Body
So
double.
he's definitely the body double in my mind, because, like I said, if it were Veritude, they would be paying him deference for his status. Cool.
Okay. Well, I think I think this is an excellent place to end things for this evening. So, thank you to everyone who watched this afternoon. We very much appreciate you tuning in. Join us again next Monday at 3 o'clock to find out what exactly the Debauchery Circus is going to do now that they've laid their eyes on at least who they assume is the body double of Lord Veritude.
Yep.
So on behalf of everyone here in the Debauchery Circus, once again, I just want to say thank you for watching. Have a great evening. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Bye.